In my intro video, I said that we humans are brand creatures. I want to expand on what I meant by that. Living in the world today, we are completely surrounded by commercial brands. And when most people hear the word brand, they imagine companies and products and services. People have used brands to sell stuff to other people for thousands of years. But brands aren't just economic, they're cultural. Companies use brands, but they didn't invent branding. Brands were part of human culture and civilization for tens of thousands of years before they were part of our economies. We humans use brands to create culture. And in order to really understand what brands are and how they work, you have to see them as part of human culture first and economics second. Cities are brands, as are states, countries, and even continents. Each is defined by its history, its geography, and its culture. Schools and universities are brands. They use their brands to attract the right students and faculty while keeping alumni engaged and generous. Religions are branded. Adherents and believers use these brands as components of their worship and also as markers of their own identities. Political movements and political parties are brands. We see this clearly in the age of big money elections, but you can trace political brands way back to the first societies. Politicians themselves can become brands, as can celebrities, intellectuals, professional athletes, and even everyday people. This kind of personal branding has been kicked into high gear by social media, but social media didn't create that reality. Sports are brands, not just the teams, they're brands too, of course, but the sports themselves. These sports are defined by their historical development, but also by the fans and players who keep them relevant. Art and culture are constructed by brands of all kinds. Artists, musicians, museums, galleries, libraries, performance centers, they all use brands to distinguish themselves and attract audiences and supporters. Ways of thinking and being in the world can become brands, including schools of philosophy and systems of social or economic organization. I could go on, but I think you get the picture. Brands are powerful economic tools, but more importantly, they are the building blocks of human culture and society. They're at the foundation of how we create meaning and participate in the world. I hope that this bigger idea of what brands are and why they matter so much expands your perspective on brands and also on the world that we live in. Thank you for watching. See you next time.